Hi, it's Nika from Fabulously Creative. Welcome back to my channel, and let's jump right in. I am doing my December daily process for day 4, and I'm using the 3x8 album from Ali Edwards. I'll leave the link in the description box. You can also check out my foundation pages, like how I set everything up. But let's just jump right into this layout because I was very excited to do layout for this day. On day 4 we made a gingerbread house kit. This is just a little foam kit. I found this in the Target dollar spot. I'm always finding little things in there, but I'm cutting up the packaging. Like, I want to incorporate the packaging into my layout, so I'm going to cut like a strip. I'm going to cut a strip from the packaging and add my pictures to the strip. And so I'm just sizing everything down, making sure everything fits. And like it had the directions on the back, but the only part of the strip that I will be using, or the only part that will show on my little insert, is the little house at the bottom. I like to incorporate the packaging so you can see how it was intended to look, because sometimes when we do stuff like this, ours ends up looking totally different from the packaging. But I mean, this one was foam. You kind of just stuck and glued everything together, so it didn't come out, it didn't look too different from the pack. Even though my son, like, the little windows were supposed to be open, he insisted on closing, like adding more foam to close the windows. I don't know why, but other than that, he kind of stuck to the packaging. And now I'm just trying to see if everything will fit, because I'm going to put this picture, like the picture will be on the front and then the tag in the inside. And this is also like a flip out, because I am struggling with, I did have a lot of photos this day, a lot of photos on this day, and I wanted to have them kind of all in one layout. I mean, I could have went, to another page, but I wanted one layout for this day. So I'm just still fussing with this tag. And I was trying to get the little title. I thought the title was really cute. The title from the packaging, I cut that. I'm going to glue it down the side of this. And as you can see, this little insert took me forever. Like, I don't know, I guess I was just trying to make sure everything fit. And also, I'm kind of outside of my comfort zone with this album. Last year for December daily, I did a 6x12 album, and the other 2 years I did December daily, or I did a 6x8, and I guess I'm just more comfortable in a 6x8 size. So I was struggling to get all of my photos in here. Oh, and that little "Oh What Fun" tag, I found that at the Target dollar spot like a few years ago, and I've just been saving it. But it does have a little bell on the end, so every time you flip the page or pick the book up, the little bells ring, so it adds a nice little touch to the album. And I just had a hard time getting everything straight. I think I trimmed this down a few times. I don't know. And plus, I think I was excited. Like, I'm that person for December daily who is just so excited those first few days. And then I just kind of run out of steam, usually around day 10. Usually around day 10, I kind of quit. And then sometimes around day 15, I'll pick back up the excitement. If anybody else is like that with December daily, like you have best intentions at the start of December, let me know, because like I have a hard time, keeping up the excitement all 25 days. So I think, I don't know, this year my plan was to just have fun with this album. So I had planned to get more process videos up. But like I said, I struggled so much with this size because I was just out of my comfort zone. And also, I wanted to type all of my journaling. So I typed it for this day. I typed it ahead of time before I started recording. But I think I did 2 more layouts and the typewriter broke again. So that, I don't know, that didn't work out. You know, it kind of slowed me down. But now that I have everything, I'm just gluing the picture down, and the picture is going to be my pocket. And this is just a picture of our, I don't know, I guess my craft desk / homework desk. We kind of do everything. It's not really a desk. We do everything on this little table. So you can see the game controllers. We had little crafts going on. We had hot chocolate, just everything. And my initial idea was to put these little tags to run them through the typewriter and try and type directly on them. But it just did not work out. Like anytime I tried to roll the tags through, even though like I taped them onto a larger sheet of paper and then tried to run them through, but it kept like leaving little smudge marks. So this is the only, like when I typed it this time, I don't know, I guess it just seemed to work, but like I wasted so many of those tags. And I'm trying to figure out where to put my number. Oh, and that number 4, that is from the Maggie Holmes from the Shine collection. The bigger number is a cutout from the 12 by 12 paper sheet, because I have the 12 by 12 paper pad, and I also have the sticker book. I did go back and purchase the digital collection. I didn't get the whole collection. I got like the digital version of the paper pack with those numbers in it. And I did like size and print those numbers in a few different sizes, just so I could change the size up each day. And also once I cut all of them from the paper pad, I realized I used a few of them, so I didn't have every number. And I'm just digging through my little stash trying to find some stuff. Oh, and I'm laying everything on top of a piece of vellum. Like this vellum will lay over that pattern paper, and it kind of tones down the color. So it kind of looks like 2 different patterns on each side. And that polar bear comes from the Snow and Cocoa. The Snow and Cocoa kit by Crate Paper. And I have the digital kit of that. I don't have any of the papers. I only have the embellishments from that kit. And that's one of the things. I like to mix and match different items from different kits. I hate to put a layout together and you can tell everything came from the same kit, like you just all kind of stuck it together. So I like to mix and match. And just pulling supplies is one of my favorites. I don't know, I enjoy pulling the supplies. And I don't know what happened to my little dot on the eye. It probably fell on the floor or something. But I don't know, I figured I would go back and put it down later. And it will probably be later when I do upload. I'm not sure what day I will get this video uploaded because I've been having issues with my internet. It takes forever to upload a video, so that has kind of slowed me down. So I'm not sure what day this video will go up on. And those tags, I just printed a bunch in a bunch of different sizes. So I'll end up putting my journaling on some, and I also use them as embellishments. And I wanted to use that little something special. I don't know, it just didn't work on this side. And also that little Kris Kringle piece that I keep trying to make work on this layout. That is from the Target Dollar Spot. I think it looks really nice on this layout, but it just kind of doesn't make sense. Like the Kris Kringle craft time, like it just didn't go together. But I kept trying to make it work. Oh, and these little sheets, these are all of the word stickers from the Snow and Cocoa. These little word stickers are from the Snow and Cocoa collection, and also I cannot remember the name of it, but it's one of the older simple stories. Like I just printed the word stickers from those. And I love word stickers, but once you, I don't know, kind of once you cut them apart, those little pieces wind up everywhere. So this was part of my organization for December Daily, just to have all of the word stickers on a sheet, and I could cut them as I go along. And that seems to be working out great. I just wish that I had printed them a little smaller because I really love teeny tiny word stickers. All right, now that I have most of the items glued down, I am putting a little glue tape in each corner just to make sure this vellum sticks to that other layer. And now you can see, like, once they're together, you can see those pattern papers are, it's the same paper, but the right side has a different, I don't know, the vellum gives it a different effect. So now that everything is all dry, I can slide my tag in. So this will be the front part of this, like the front part of this layout for this day. And I had to trim this tag so many times. I don't know why, it was just crooked. And once I glued everything down, like I couldn't use my paper trimmer anymore. And I felt like the bottom, I don't know, the bottom just needed something, maybe a pop of color. And there I go again with that Kris Kringle. Next year, I'm going to have to do some type of Kris Kringle just so I can use that sticker. And I wanted to use that December to remember. I think I wound up not using it. It's not the same shade of red as, I don't know. It's not the same shade of red as the Joy. And I have a thing with red. Number one, red is not my favorite color, but I'm using it in this album because it goes nicely with the blues and greens. But I don't like to mix like the different shades of red, like the deep red and kind of that orangey tomato red. And I do end up putting that something special, which still doesn't match. It still doesn't match the red, but I don't know. But it's weird because pink is my favorite color, and I can use every shade of pink on one layout and it will still look fine to me. Because in my mind, I feel like pink is a neutral. So I end up with those 3 word stickers. Oh, and this is the rest of my pictures. We took all those pictures that day. So I have to find a way to incorporate those into this layout. So I will do a process video on those next, and it'll go like on the inside of that layout. So I'm just putting, yeah, I'm putting this in my book, and here is my little album. I love this little album. And like the layouts do come together quickly. I'm just having a hard time printing my photos, but I hope everyone is having a happy holiday season, and I will see you guys in my next process video.